Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are looking at this Razer Basilisk Hyperspeed. I was going to do it as an unboxing video, but it's a mouse, who really cares? So I'll just do it more as like a little review video. So as you can see, the Basilisk is here. Now I picked this up, as you can see by this, from CX, used 42. Now I've had a look brand new on Amazon, the 79, well 79.99, so £80 basically. So I've got it pretty much half price, all but £2. Now I only picked this up this morning. I have been using it during the day today, just to see what it's like, because usually I use a wired mouse. I've always been one of those people that talks about latency and why you should always have a wired mouse instead of wireless. But yeah, like, we'll see. I'm quite enjoying it because, as you can see, like, I'm right-handed, and it's one of those mice that's got like the sort of kick-out sort of area where your thumb rests, like that for right-handed people. So if you're left-handed, like my other half is, you can't really use it. You need a mouse more kind of shaped like that. But fortunately I'm right-handed. So yeah, I've been using this all day. I quite like it. It's quite top heavy, like if you were to hold it in your hand it would nosedive. I don't know whether that's because the wireless sort of stuff's up here somewhere. But yeah, as you can see underneath the switch, you can obviously turn it off. You can run it 2.4, you can run it Bluetooth as well. Now the dongle, when I picked this mouse up and I got home and opened it, I was like, oh shit, don't tell me you forgot the dongle. Believe it or not, it's actually under the shell here. If you pop this up, the shell comes out. It takes one AA battery, and the dongle will be sat beside it at the back here. So if you pick one up, have a look there for where the dongle is. Obviously there's no RGB in the Razer logo, because obviously this back piece comes off. It is just 3 little magnets that keep it sort of held on. It's easy to get off, but one-handed it's irritating to get back on. But yeah, so this mouse has a 16,000 dpi sensor. Now they claim 285 hours of battery life when you use it on the 2.4 gigahertz mode, but they claim that increases to 450 hours of battery life when running it on Bluetooth. It uses mechanical switches, so I don't know if you can hear it. I'll put my mic beside the mouse. It's got like a proper like thump to it, a bit like a mechanical keyboard would. So yeah, like I said, I've been using it most of the day. I actually really like it. This sort of impression where your thumb sits here is like, if you can see it, yeah, it's like a textured rubber. It's actually really grippy. This is just like a smooth plastic. So is this bit, and then there's like the polished bit in between. Now obviously, picking this up from CEX, you also get a 5-year warranty with it, which is even better. They upped their warranty, I think it was like the end of last year, to 5 years. But I can't really complain at the price. Like I said, half price for a Razer wireless mouse in the condition that it's in, because there's no like scummy sort of like finger marks on it, so either it's been cleaned really well or it was barely used. But yeah, it's a nice mouse. I like it. It's quite heavy, and it kind of suits your hands more if you've kind of got large hands. I'd say if you had smaller hands you might struggle with it a bit. I do find, the only thing I do find is, I don't know whether Razer have used mechanical switches on both buttons, because they do sound sort of different. The right click sounds way more sort of plasticky. So what I do find is if I'm playing something and I'm like right clicking, if I'm so much as resting my middle finger on that right click, it takes the slightest little bit of pressure to click it. And obviously in certain games or whatever that can be a problem. But yeah, obviously you get your paperwork with it. This is just the basic sort of box it comes in. Yeah, now as for software, which is always the fun bit when it comes to Razer products, you need to basically download this, which is, what is it, Razer Synapse. Now if it tries to convince you to download Razer Chroma, say no, because that mouse doesn't work with Chroma because it hasn't got any RGB. But you'll see at the top, once you've installed this, it says there Basilisk X Hyperspeed. This is where you can customize all your buttons. And then you've got Hypershift. I don't actually know what Hypershift does. It's weird because if you notice, left click is grayed out, look. But then if you click Hypershift, you can then assign something else to left click, which is kind of weird. But whatever. If you got performance, you can alter your DPI settings, obviously all the way up to 16,000, as you can see. I usually use this one, which I might actually set up a bit higher at 75. And then you have power, where you can tell it to enter sleep mode after a certain amount of minutes. Then you got your calibration for smart tracking, where it can learn sort of the surface of your mouse pad that you're using. I haven't had any issues with the sensor, so yeah. I didn't really have any issues installing the Synapse software. Like I said, it will ask you if you want all the other crap with it. Just say no, all you need is Synapse for that mouse. I know a lot of people don't like Razer's software and they obviously just call it bloatware, which it basically is, but I did notice before I had this software installed you couldn't control the DPI even pressing the button on the mouse, whereas now if I press it, see it comes up in the corner like that. So at least it works once you've installed it, and it's only a quick install, to be fair. It also tells you your battery life in the top corner, stuff like that. So yeah, I will leave this review here for now, guys. But yeah, that is just a quick review on the Razer Basilisk. Obviously, I can't leave a link to where you can pick it up at the price I got it for, because that's at CEX in the UK. However, I will leave a link to where you can pick it up on Amazon, brand new. So if you're after a new mouse and you like quite a sort of heavy mouse, I would have a look at this sort of mouse. You can get RGB versions, but obviously they go up in price. Like you can get something called the Basilisk Ultimate, and it's like £108 at the minute on sale from £120. I wouldn't spend that much on a mouse. But yeah, so I will leave this video here for now, guys. As usual, thanks for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, you know, the whole deal. We had our first video yesterday, which was my birthday. That's why there was no video or anything yesterday, but we had our first video hit over 10,000 views, which is amazing. And we've now hit 75 subscribers, so we're only 25 subs off that big 100 now. So if you are watching and you're not subbed and you wouldn't mind subbing, please do. It would help a great deal, because obviously this channel's not monetized, and to get it to monetization we have to get the 1,000 subs as well as the hours. Believe it or not, we're actually on target with the hours, we're just not on target for the subscribers. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, hit the subscribe button. But yeah, for now, guys, Again, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll catch you all in the next video.